Welcome. We are live again, and today we want to talk about two, the two different terms that are used to explain existence by different groups of people. That is idealism and materialism. That is what we want to explain. What is materialism says about what the world is, and what idealism say what the world is. So all that to know, we are idealists, not materialists, but we are living in the world of empirical empirical uh, empiricism, scientific empiricism, which is a materialist paradigm. This is just a beginning it's a beginning about the idealism, which is says that all that exists is mind, not matter. And the idealist says matter are the products from mind, not the mind, not vice versa, in short. While materialists believe the opposite, that mind is produced from matter, just like the brain. They believe that it's the brain that produces uh, mind. But once someone dies, if you do a surgery on him, you will still find the brain, but the living thoughts, the thinking, the word, you cannot find it by our visible eyes, because these thinking thoughts being what mind is, and they link to these evidence via intuition. So what is fundamental is the mind, not matter, like the way the brain behaves. It's just to filter the mind, what the mind is. That's its job. So today I have an article I'm want to explain in details on idealism and materialism. Remember, this information you have to integrate inside you, make cautious. Look within, so that this information should do what drive you. It's what should learn your life. Knowledge is what should learn your life. Not ignorance or BS stuff that you can believe in. Just think of uh, the religions that are out in the world there, that are not telling you to discover your divine self. Just to think of the organizations that are out there, people that believe in, that are not truly to help you reach your enlightenment. They are all up for you to be the body or for in the materialist paradigm. So the article is from Marxist.com, and the topic is philosophy and class struggle dialogue 1975. And this is from, it's like more of a journal, so it has chapters, and this I have getting this from chapter 2, and the title is what is dialectical materialism. So it says, it is sometimes thought that a materialist is a person who simply looks after his own selfish interest, whereas idealist is the one who prepared to sacrifice for a worthwhile cause. Yet, if this were so, it would be the conservative of this world who are the materialists and the revolutionaries who are moved by idealism. So all of this is what the image you are getting from materialist is more of the comment is self-interest. Why? Because once you are in the material paradigm, then it means the thing that have surrounded you, that you can see with your visible eyes. So the thing that you can see with your visible eyes, or using a microscope, are the thing that have surrounded you, and the things that you identify with. Some they even identify their ego using those things. In the end, they are the things that explain their true self, their mirror self, the mirror self that they project to the society, while forgetting their divinity, forgetting that once you are on a persona, once you are alone, you still think there is more that you needed to know. There is still a kingdom that is not being discovered inside, although you are on a materialist paradigm. Why you feel that way is sometimes because you haven't realized that you are an internal, immortal being, and all that you are holding on to the product from your true self. That's why we say first you have to know thyself, you realize your true self. Once you have realized your true self, then you will know the material paradigm, why it is here, and the reason why we still also need materialism. But first thing is first know thyself, and then you no longer live in confusion. You understand the world, and you once you are questioning it in your process of learning, growing, and actualizing, it's going to help you to truly reach hyper awareness, truly reach uh, reach hyper aware, become an overman. So you can see the idealism is your internal self. In fact, of course, materialism and idealism do not refer to vague moral attitude of this kind. They are terms used in philosophy to describe the only true basic interpretation of the world which can be consistently held. Everyone who studies the world around him has to find the origin. See? Everyone. So if you are studying the world, what the world is of, how the world was created, all that is coming from God. And once we say God, don't just think of what people believe in, that believe in like in a religion. We already said that God in a religion, those are just powerful octaves that are embodied inside your shadow self. It's up to you to look within, make cautious, and discover them, and find your true self. Realize that you are divine, powerful being. You are God. You are God Himself. You are the creator of everything. Everything is emanation from your true self. So of the things, what causes them to move or to act or to behave in the way they do are the forces spiritual in origin, or are they produced by the material world. So this is from faith-based. The spiritual forces whatsoever are the what mind is. The but is mind is mathematical information. So if you is something you can't observe it, then you have to use your eye of reason. You have to think that these patterns coordinate with this pattern, and they work in perfect harmony. That's why we say you have to study mathematics. Mathematics helps you to reason and coordinate and comprehend things. It's not the matter itself that is producing the mind or the ideas. There are ideas themselves uh, uh, coming together, mathematical information, because ideas are mathematical information coming together and create complex and more complex mathematical information as we are learning, growing, and evolving. Because remember, this is a living planet. It is conscious, not independent from us. It's conscious but dependence on us. That's why it always involve learn, grow, and that's why we say you have to know evolution. You have to learn. Once you are not learning and growing, then those that are learning, they adapt and change due to natural selection. And those that are not learning, they are overpowered by the ones who have learned and adapted, which is that's why we always give information for everyone to wake up as a wake up call of realizing your true self. So always make cautious and cautious, look within. Some years ago, a canvas minister ascribed the effort tremors in the Western Cape to the growing discord of Almighty towards modern form of music and dress. So the earth tremor, the earthquakes, these are now natural disasters that do happen on the planet. But the main cause, as an idealist, is the evolution itself, as we are evolving. Now the mathematical information, remember once there is mathematical information, there is nothingness, and there has to be positive and negative. So once these are not in perfect harmony, then it's what lead to uh, abnormal movement of plates. Remember, the planet itself has traits on how it evolved. All the six continents, they evolve in those plates. So once those plates and the volcanic uh, areas are not in perfect harmony, they are not moving in a perfect harmony as a conscious planet mind connected to us, then they might cause those differentiations and starting the 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 problem is abnormal movement. But right now we have the internet. A lot of also mind is related to this phone, the internet we use. That's why we experience less natural disasters than they were in the previous, yeah, in the past. Where, whereas a materialist seeks to explain the world of society and nature according to material condition and process at work, the idealists believe that events like praise because events take place because of the existence of spiritual forces or ideas. Thus, we can say that whereas an idea looks for an explanation of the world in terms of the ideas, intention, or will of people, materialists consider that the source of all event and action is to be found in material cause, or as they are sometimes caused, and they are called law of nature. The last statement, it can be really great for a materialist to accept idealism, that idealism is the source of everything, and materialism are a product from the source. But right now, where we are living, less materialists accept idealism. Majority, they still cling and cling to their paradigm, saying, no, this is the truth. Yours is not the truth. That's why we still like having problem to understand the world, because some they say on their own perspective, others on their perspective, without applying the eye of reason, without applying mathematics. But if someone has to question what makes what he believes in be in that way it is, majority they left, they don't have answers. So if you don't have answers, then it means you don't know what you are believing in, you don't know what you are in. That's why we say Here is the only place we give you the truth. We give you everything so that you should realize that you are God, you are divine, you are an internal mathematical information here to learn, grow, and explore itself and evolve. That is what you are here for. As you are involved, remember, you also experience life. I experience mostly you get is now from a material paradigm. That's why we say material paradigm is also a good thing. Is a what we these avatars live on for. But our internal self is not here to just be trapped in these avatars. These avatars have existed long time ago. So they have first, we explore humanity throughout. We have always tried to explore who it is. So first, it started its avatar. We have the biology, the anatomy, and physiology tell us what these avatars are and how and how and its function, how they are related to each other. So once you come now to idealism, once you come here is now where we take you the truth to existence. Once you know the truth to existence, then you relate to your habit, how it's made, and how every function in your body relate also to the world. Yeah, that is that I wanted to say to you. Bye. If you find this information useful, don't forget to like, share, and also explain to your friend of what the world is and what existence is truly is. That is that. Bye.